Some things I would do differently with my money if I had to start over as a 26-year-old with a six-figure net worth. I would have opened a credit card while I was in college. I waited to get mine until after I graduated, and I had no credit like at all when I graduated college, which made buying a car very difficult, and that took me time to build up my credit, so I wish I had started that earlier. Number two, I would have opened a high yield savings account a lot sooner. I think I learned about it like a year after I graduated college, and I didn't have a ton of money in my savings account throughout college, but I had like a good chunk, a decent chunk that I could have been earning interest on. Number three, I would have taught myself how to invest on my own through a low-cost brokerage firm like Vanguard versus going the robo-advisor route, which is what I did. I do really believe it's a great option for beginners to get started investing because they make it so easy to invest, but it does have a slightly higher fee versus if I were to invest on my own. And then I wouldn't have to worry about switching my money over to Vanguard eventually, which I need to do, but I just have not done it yet because I'm lazy. So it's still sitting in my robo-advisor account. Or I would have enjoyed my money a bit more in my first few years after college. I was very anxious and I literally did not spend like any money. It was also during the pandemic, so there wasn't really a whole lot to spend your money on, but any money I did spend, I just felt very guilty about it. I was very anxious about it, and wish that I had just recognized the fact that I'm doing everything I need to do to be financially responsible, and it was okay for me to spend some of my hard-earned money. Lastly, I would have kept my investments a bit more simple and put more money into less accounts. I got a bit caught up in some investment fads like I-bonds during the pandemic when the interest rates were super high and everybody was buying them, and I also had a couple other smaller investment accounts, but I wish I kept things more simple like I do now and just put more money into fewer accounts. The simpler the better is really the way to go with investing. You don't need to be trying to get fancy on yourself.